They placed the raw steak out on a plate and put it right in front of Peter. "Is he going to eat it?" Vorden said. "I don't know, it looks pretty good to me as well," Quinn replied. "I can't tell if you're trying to be funny or what, man," Vorden said, with a disgusted look on his face. It didn't take long for Peter to dive in. The next day had arrived, and when Vorden had woken up, he had faint bags under his eyes. Quinn eventually managed to get some sleep, but he didn't seem to have fared much better either. "Didn't get much sleep?" Quinn asked. Vorden shook his head while looking at Peter, who seemed to still be sleeping peacefully away. "At least he still looks like a human." Within the next 2 days off, Quinn knew he needed to hurry and find a solution to Peter's situation. While Quinn was thinking about what to do, a knock was heard at the door. When they opened the door, they were surprised to see Layla there. "It seems like she has calmed down a bit," Layla said. "Anyway, what about him?" Quinn then went on to explain what had happened to Peter and how he had turned into a ghoul. When Quinn mentioned this, her face immediately dropped. "Oh, I almost forgot," Vorden said, as he went under his bed and pulled out a small bag before throwing it over to Quinn, who caught it. Quinn opened the bag and noticed that it seemed to be full of crystals. "You mean these are—" Quinn asked with a look of excitement on his face. "Yep, the winged lizard crystals you asked for," Vorden replied with a smile. Looking in the bag, there looked to be around 30 of them. Quinn couldn't imagine what the group must have done to be able to obtain this many. Right now, though, he had enough crystals to create a costume for himself. If he could use this to create a full set of clothing, then he would finally be able to fight during the day. Vorden could see that Quinn seemed to be struggling with something. "Just go do whatever you need to do," Vorden said. "Layla and I can deal with the problem. I have an idea anyway." "Are you sure? What about the others? Do you want me to pay you guys for these?" Quinn asked. "Are you joking?" Layla said. "Quinn, if it wasn't for you back then when the Dalki attacked, we would have all lost our lives. The least we could do is give you these crystals for free." Quinn looked at them one more time. "All right, just let me know if there are any problems. I should be in the VIP area just above." After that, Quinn quickly rushed out of the room with the crystals in his hand. Inside the second-year building, Duke was sitting down at his desk smoking a cigar in his office. "Damn, that True Dream guy is coming again," Duke said to himself. The door to the room then swung open as one of the sergeants with an afro on the top of his head and sunglasses came walking in. "Sir, I brought the list of names that you asked for." "Let's see. Looks like we have a good mix of abilities here," Duke said. "And you've checked the background of all of these? There will be no complaints from important families if something was to go wrong, correct?" "Yes, sir." At the top of the list of names, one of the students' pictures was being displayed. It was a picture of Peter Chuck. It was their day off. Early in the morning, Quinn went out to meet up with Logan. He had left both Layla and Vorden behind to keep an eye on Peter. Quinn had told them that at some point, Peter would be required to eat human flesh. It could take up to a week, but it could also be tomorrow. It could also be as soon as today, Vorden thought to himself. "Come on, Peter," Vorden said. "Let's head outside." "Outside?" Peter asked, his tone slightly confused. "Well, if I were you, the first thing I'd want to do was to test out my new powers. Why don't we take a look at what you can do now?" "I think that's a great idea," Layla said.
Want to watch more episodes of my vampire system? Follow Pocket FM Fantasy Chronicles. You can watch the next episode here in the playlist.